Thank you, Jeff, for that. You're far too kind, and I didn't pay you enough money to say those nice things about me. Thank you to each and every one of you for making it out tonight to support this cause. A cause that is very dear to me, and that I dreamt of starting 2 years ago. My world changed 3 years ago. What I thought would be a routine checkup with a doctor turned into something that I could never have imagined, because God had something else planned for me. I was admitted to the cancer wing at the Montreal General Hospital after an ultrasound projected signs of a tumor. All I could think about at that moment was that I had an early flight to catch with my friends the next day to go to Las Vegas for a bachelor party. So I need to put this on hold, or find a way to pause these events from happening to me. I remember even asking my doctor at that point if I could still go to Vegas and maybe admit myself in the hospital when I came back. But he advised against it. I asked him, is this a life-threatening tumor? To which he responded a calm yet affirmative yes. At that point, I knew that there was no delaying these events. They were real, they were serious, and they were happening, whether I liked it or not. I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, a cancer of the cells of the immune system. For the next 5 months, I went through chemotherapy and radiation treatments. Never one to be a heavy believer of coincidences, I think most things happen for a reason, even when those reasons are not apparent to us at first. I always believe that a deeper life lesson is rooted. I know it's hard to explain reason and logic when tragedy or tough periods in life occurs, but what other choice do we have? We are left to adopt whatever coping mechanism we have in place to help us get through another day. That's one of the most valuable lessons that this whole journey has taught me. It's something that brought me to a different space in my life today. Looking back, 3 years later, I can honestly say that I'm truly blessed. And my message is simple. My best friend was and still remains my positive attitude and mindset. Maintaining that positive vibe, rooted from my inner core, and constant faith in God, it carried me through this ordeal, and I believe that it helped me just as much as my chemo and radiation therapy treatments, if not more. Now, did I know that I would beat my battle and be here today? No. All anyone can do is pray for the best. Focus on each moment by moment and not get consumed by every worst-case scenario or statistics or even what doctors say about survival chances. Because no one can measure a human being's will to live. That will can defy all laws, can defy all science. This goes well beyond the hands of medicine and to the powers of a higher being. However you refer to it, the light, energy, or source, I call the higher being God. Now, whether you believe in God or not is not why we are here tonight. I think we all can agree that what connects us in this room is that we want to strive to live our best life. We may not be doing everything that should be right for us right now, deep down, but deep down we are aware that we would ultimately want the best for ourselves. And now that we know it, there will come a time in our lives that we can no longer choose to suffer because we are ready to want the best for our lives. No matter what your personal life resolution is, allow it to act as your catalyst to help kickstart a healthy lifestyle and habit that you can continue year after year throughout your entire life. Make a promise to yourself that you will pay more attention to your body and truly observe how you feel at all times. Don't wait to go to the doctors until you have pain. Push yourself to get regular checkups. If you feel sick, do research on what your symptoms are and consult your doctor so they can order the appropriate tests. And my message is, if you're not satisfied with what your doctor says, then continue to go see another one. You should not settle when it comes to matters of your health. It took me 5 doctors to finally be diagnosed with cancer. So I was discouraged in the beginning, but I urge you that whenever your body is telling you something, to just listen to that tuition. I'm blessed and grateful to be able to continue to use my blog and now this fund as a platform on how we should all aspire to live our lives. To pause and examine our life and see what truly matters. How we react to a situation and the importance to have a better control over our emotions. My goal is to create a community where I encourage anyone of all races, gender, age, to share their stories and experiences in hopes to spark inspiration and positivity in others and in me. It is for anyone going through their own form of cancer in their lives. This has probably helped me more than it has you. This blog has been an outlet for me to discuss personal situations that I never really have shared with anyone else before. There are so many people in my life that are my inspirations. They provide a constant guidance to me and help steer me in a healthy direction. I want to take the opportunity to thank them for helping me build my character. The fund will serve as an extension of my site and will be geared to encourage us all to adopt the Cancertainly attitude, no matter what life throws in your path. When I was receiving treatments, I saw firsthand how great the staff at Cedars Cancer Support was, and still is, and how they were there to meet the unique needs of each and every patient and their family. I participated in going to a retreat set up by the folks at Cancer Support that included other adolescent cancer patients and survivors. It was 3 days of heaven, located on a beautiful campsite. The fact that I was surrounded by people who understood what I went through gave me a space to act and just be the way I wanted to be. It gave me a sense of normalcy. And I always remember that weekend was the one weekend where I felt that my normalcy was getting back to me. Now, this is just an example of the great programs and events set up by the folks at Cancer Support. Their main goal is to help cancer patients and their families throughout their journey and spread the message of positivity, just as I am trying to do with Cancertainly. This is the reason why I saw it as the perfect marriage to donate the proceeds from Cancertainly Fund to support the many programs offered by them. Gwyneth will be speaking later about it more in detail. So without further ado, I will hand the mic over to Gwen Nakos, a past president of Cedars, the current founder of Cancer Support, and a fellow cancer survivor herself. She'll be able to just speak more about Cancer Support. Gwen?